Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of my vlog. My name is Josh, and I create content about Israel's history and archaeology. Feel free to check out the short videos on my channel, and if you like them, don't forget to like, follow, comment, and share. In today's episode, we'll look at ruins of a Jewish village from the Second Temple period. We'll talk about the Lone Oak, and go through the Road of the Patriarchs, the ancient road that was used by the pilgrims visiting Jerusalem from Hebron during the time of the temple. I hope you enjoy the vlog, and please comment if you have any questions. Here we go. Okay, I'm in Gush Etzion, in a place called Alon Shvut. Now, people would argue that it's part of the occupied territories that Israel gained in 1967. But walking here, you come across a lot of archaeological evidence connected to the ancient Jewish life here. Like many Jewish villages from those days, it included ritual baths known as Mikveh in Hebrew, which were an important part of Jewish life. As time continued, the village entered the Byzantine era. Here, a columbarium and a wine press with blank mosaic floor sheds a light on a community thriving in agriculture and trade. As the land of Israel was occupied by different entities, the original inhabitants have left and others came and went until it was completely abandoned during the late Ottoman period. During the time of the British Mandate, the land was purchased by Jews who wanted to rebuild the old Jewish life in their ancient homeland. The conditions were harsh, and following the war initiated by Arab forces in 1947, it became even harder. It was here that in 1948, Jewish fighters made their last stand against the Jordanian Arab Legion, a fight that ended with the Gush Etzion massacre, when the remaining Jews who surrendered were lined up and shot, ending that chapter of Jewish life here. The tree behind me is the lone oak of Alon Shvut, of Gush Etzion. Between 1948 and 1967, Gush Etzion was under Jordanian occupation. The people were prevented access to their lands, and the only thing that continued connecting them was that old lone oak tree that remained visible from far away. They would watch it all the way from Jerusalem, hoping to return to their lands one day. That dream came true only in 1967, when Jordan joined the war, and as a result lost control of Judea and Samaria, which it illegally occupied since 1948. Not far from the Lone Oak begins the Patriarchs Road, an old road that connected Hebron and Jerusalem during the time of the temple. It begins in Beit Zechariah, a location mentioned in the book of Maccabees, where the fifth battle between the Jewish rebels and the Seleucid Empire happened. I'm here at a milestone. Ancient Roman road used to put every few miles these big stones to count the distance between the different locations. So that is mentioning the 12th mile between Jerusalem and Hebron. So yeah, that was it. We are in the Patriarchs Road, Patriarchs Way, an ancient route leading from Jerusalem to Hebron. This is a Roman milestone to mention it. Apparently, it used to have an inscription on it in Latin mentioning Ella Capitolina and 12 miles. So the distance to Jerusalem is 12 miles. We cannot see it anymore. And try to have a good look at it, but we cannot see it anymore. But yeah, anyway, that is where it was. Cool thing. Now, here we are in a mikveh, or a ritual bath. The Jews would purify themselves on the way to Jerusalem. Yeah, the mikveh on the path of the patriarchs, the Chavot. See, there are two entrances here. You can see there are two entrances here. There's like one way in and a way out. That's it's like quite a luxurious mikveh, quite a luxurious ritual bath. Let's see what we have here. Wow. Okay. Let's see what they have inside. Looks like a big place. Wow. There's still water here. 2,000 years later. So, okay, expensive stone. And, I think it's from rain or whatever. So, yeah, not the nicest place right now, but, can imagine how it was in its glory. Anyway, so this is the Mikveh on the path to Jerusalem. Yeah, beautiful seeing Jewish history in the land of Israel. And you won't believe it, but I found a coin. Let's see what this is. 1 cent. Of course, it's a modern 1 cent from 2010. Now we got to Milestone 11. This is Milestone 11. So it was 11 miles, I guess, from Hebron to Jerusalem. 11 miles. Yeah. See if there is anything about it. Well, there's modern graffiti on it. Modern graffiti on the stone. This is part of the ancient road. Now, I have a feeling that this is part of the old road, because this makes sense. So this would be part of the old Roman road, road. But look at the view here. Beautiful view on the patriarchs road. Yeah, amazing. Our tour ends in Never Daniel, where on March 1948 a convoy delivering aid to Gush Etzion was ambushed on its way back to Jerusalem. There isn't much to look at here, but you can read about the convoy and the heroism of the people who were part of it. I hope you enjoyed the tour and see you on my next vlogs.